today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're going to review the Streamlight Pro Tac 2 rail-mounted weapons light. The Streamlight Pro Tac 2 comes with a variety of equipment within the basic kit. So, of course, you get the light. You also get a tape switch. You get an end cap for using the light without a tape switch. You get adhesive material for applying your switch. You get these two little Picatinny style mounts that allow the switch to lock in, and you can detach and move those around your Picatinny rail wherever you want your switch to be. You also get various lengths of zip strips for securing your cord. You get two long ones here. You can see the short one they gave me I used to control the cord here. And you also get some screw mounts for adjusting the mounting of the light as well. As we zoom in here, we're going to take a close look at the mounting system, how you integrate this light to the rail. And at first it looks like you're using a mount using two scope rings, but in fact that is not the case. The mount is actually part of the light. It's integrated right to it, which is a nice thing. That means you don't have to go out and buy a separate mounting system. When you buy this kit, it comes with everything you need to mount the light and use it right away, which is a nice plus. The tape switch here is nice and wide, as you can see as a comparison to my finger here. So you have a tap on, tap off switch here, which allows activation momentarily. So long as you apply pressure to this tape switch, the light will stay on. If, however, you desire to have your light on full time, you have this button here that's constant on, constant off. The light has three modes of operation: high, low, and high strobe, and we'll demonstrate those here in a moment. The light is programmable using the tap 10 method. Now, in theory, this works very simple. You tap the tape switch or the tail cap, depending on which mode you're using. You tap it 9 times very quickly, and on the 10th time, when you get the mode you want, you hold it until the light turns itself off. Therefore, if you decided, oh, I want high strobe, you tap it till you get high strobe, hold it that last time, and then release it. And supposedly, next time you go to use the light, you're going to have high strobe. Well, yes and no. The instructions are not wrong. It's just frustrating. They say you have to tap 9 times for 0.4 of a second each of the 9 times. 10th time, when the light comes on, you hold it until it goes off. It seems to work for me about every 3rd or 4th time. Maybe my timing's just off. Maybe I'm holding it too long or not long enough. I mean, internally, my internal clock doesn't know what 0.4 of a second is. But that being said, it's not an insurmountable obstacle, and I found when I use lights that I tend to pick a mode and stick with it regardless. So what I'm probably going to do with this light as mounted to this rifle is just leave it in high, and just once I get it set to that, I'm just not going to mess with it anymore. However you do it, that's up to you, but it's good to know that you have the options. Like I said, to review, you have low, high, and high strobe. This is the high mode. This is the strobe mode. This is the low mode. Price point on the Streamlight Pro Tac 2 is between $100 and $125 depending on where you look on the internet. Is it a good light? Well, Streamlight's definitely a quality name. The product seems nice and sturdy. The light is bright. It's a 650 lumen light, which it seems to be putting out. The low mode seems to be about in the 150-200 lumens range. The literature on it's not exactly clear. The strobing function does work, so it does seem to do all that's advertised. The nice thing about it too is the light comes with all the mounting hardware you need. Yes, the mounting rings are molded into the light. It's not a bad thing. It comes with the tape switch. A lot of the high-end lights, you know, buying the tape switch is an extra add-on that's somewhere between $25 and $75 depending on the model of light. They also even are kind enough to give you the zip strips for controlling the wires once you figure out how you want to attach it. And they even give you an adhesive if you're mounting it to a firearm that's not got a lot of extra rails on it like this particular A4 does. So, is it a good deal? Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, for $125 you can do a lot worse. You can also spend $125 and get a light only and still be out there for having to get mounts, tape switches if you like those, and whatnot. So you can double your price very easily. So yeah, if you have a lot of weapons that you have to equip with a lot of lights, this is not a bad choice. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Pegasus Test. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in for future weapons lights reviews.